I'm Rachelle Armstrong from Soil Restoration Farming, and I've got here with me.
Oh, hi, I'm Diana Barnett. My business is Travel Like a Roo.
I'm excited to be running our first retreat. It's called Connecting Mindscapes Winter Retreat.
I was on another retreat many years ago, and this friend said to me, we were talking about my desire to get people connected to nature, well, to our world, our environment, to be there. And I was talking about birdsong. And she said to me, Diana, if we don't get the soil and look after the soil, we won't have birdsong. And that was an eye-opener for me. And I think even though this weekend has been working with and connecting with people who are in the regen ag space in different ways, it's not just for people in regen ag. It's for people, anyone who wants to make a difference.
Connecting Mindscapes is about people coming together and supporting each other, but knowing that we all have things that we want to achieve, and we're particularly interested, of course, in regenerative agriculture. And sometimes we get frustrated, right? We get stuck. We're not able to maybe bring into the world something that we were once very excited about, very passionate about. And the idea of coming together is to share these great ideas, the big ideas, with each other, get really clear about what we stand for, and actually support each other with some different perspectives on how you might go about approaching that.
It's really great to come together with a group of people who are all on the same page, not necessarily in the same headspace or even on the same journey with regenerative farming or anything. It's just to come together with people who want to move forward, who want to share, looking for more. And quite often the way we get more is looking within.
I'm just here to get inspiration, and I'm learning so much about self and just getting excited by the growth of this movement, where people's mindscapes are opening up, whether it's through walks in nature or through things like my fiction or through podcasts or YouTube videos. So it is that sharing of information that doesn't really have an agenda other than reimagining systems in food and landscape that are healthier for everyone, including microbes and mankind.
Rachelle asked me, or told me about this mind developing retreat, and it fits in very well with where I am at the moment, where I'm wanting to do a couple of little projects. And what we've been working on this weekend is how to structure, how to make decisions. We rarely give ourselves time to sit down and think, right, this is the project I want to do, how and structure it, and that we're all so busy with our lives. And there is a good group of skills in there. And even when we were sitting in our group yesterday, the three of us, some stuff came up that you could see the other person going, oh yes, I need to think about this. And we gave her the permission to do what she wanted to do for herself. Because as we'd said, you've got to look after yourself first, and then you can look after the planet.
I contacted Rachelle because I've been wanting to start walking retreats. I thought it'd be really good to start doing retreats with somebody who comes from a place of connecting to self, connecting to community, and connecting to our environment, the world around us, and to Mother Earth. And so I felt that there was just really good synergies there. And I just thought we could create something that was of value and of interest to the world. Because that's what drives me, is that nature is a co-facilitator in everything we do. And so through this, there are several tools that I use. I use forest bathing, Shinrin-yoku, and as well Wayapa. So Wayapa is an earth connection practice that uses a lens of the Indigenous perspective and gets us to connect back to our own cultural ancestry and the way we always connected with all the elements around us, and uses 14 elements. And it's to draws that in with a movement practice, storytelling, meditation, narrative, and also just looking at the way that we can look after Mother Earth and the choices we make. So it's just bringing all that in together and using that.
Yeah, so we come together as a group and we also learn together, but we also break into groups of three or two or one, so that we've got all these different circumstances where we can be inspired by other people, but also have some people prefer to be one-on-one or 1 to 3. And so the small group exercises are really important to just give people that different experience of where their comfort zones are. And the group is not a large group, we're 10 to 15 people, is really quite a cozy space to be in. It's just been amazing to see what a difference it is for people. That some people came along saying, I'm not going to talk much, or I'm going to, they're quite shy, or I don't communicate well. And I just see them blossom in this type of environment. So that's just been a real joy for me, and a joy for them as well, as I check in with them and see that they're being able to either come unstuck or realise that in a comfortable, safe, or we like to say brave setting, they really can be themselves. And we do a lot of breathing as well to get oxygen into our brain and just forget about feeling anxious about what we have to say, and it just comes out naturally, and the right thing comes out and at the right time. Of course, we have a full schedule for the retreat, but if things need to change, we're very flexible to just be there for the needs of the group.